Today I'm going to make a start on some of the furnishings to go into my Tudor doll's house. So I'm going to take my things to the Dunelm Knit and Stitch group that I go to each month. So once a month I go to this little group where we do some sewing, we get a free drink, it's brilliant. And that's my mum in the background, and you'll notice she's working on some lunar lap band dolls, and I decided to bring some needlefelting with me because I wanted to make something for my doll's house. So I decided to make a stag's head to go onto the wall. So I started it at the Dunelm Knit and Stitch group, and then when I brought it home I finished it off. Now as you can see here, for needle felting, if you've never done it before, you use a sharp needle to mat the felt together. Please be careful if you try needle felting. You should always have one of these foam blocks behind you, although I didn't in the first bit of this video, just because it was a very intricate bit, but I was being really careful as I was doing it. So I used needle felting to make my little deer head, and I've used 2 twigs from my olive branch for his antlers, and here I'm just making a little template for the shield to go at the back of my deer head. So I was just drawing an oval shape out here to measure it up for size before splitting it in half and drawing half of the shield shape on to make sure that it was symmetrical. And then I cut it out, sanded it down, painted it up, and I'll let you watch the progress. I made the shield out of the same plywood that I've used for quite a few other things in my doll's house that you'll have seen me use in previous videos. It's nice thin plywood, so it cuts with a craft knife easily. So I just drew around my template and then got started. Painted it up with some raw umber acrylic paint, which is the same paint that I've used throughout my doll's house, and then once it was dry I attached the little deer head using some super glue, and then once that was dry I attached the shield to the wall of my doll's house. Popped him up high in the banqueting hall to give that illusion of the double-storey height. I might give his antlers a little trim because they're almost touching the ceiling, but this is how it's turned out. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already.